How's it, guys? Welcome back to FX Rhapsody. Today we're looking at the Euro USD dollar and also the USD dollar Japanese yen. Before we get started, just go in the description. There's a link to my preferred broker. Go visit those guys. One of the most reliable brokers around, to be honest. I've tried out a lot of them and really stuck to these guys for the last couple of years. So just go look at them. They're awesome. Let us hit the charts. So we're going to start off with the Euro USD dollar. I mean, it's end of the month or beginning of the new month already. And so let's see what happens or what is going to happen or what might happen with these pairs. I'm starting off with a weekly because I wanted to just scroll out and I want to show you something. Just wanted to get this tool over here. So we can see that the Euro has been hitting let's call it another low. This low started off in 2015. It was hit in November 15. It broke through in December 16, February 17. So you can see, and it's now again on that low. So on a daily time frame, we can see that it is hovering or basically breaking through, coming back. So it is definitely around that area of that low that was formed a couple of times in the past. So very strong support area. So obviously with a very strong support area, we are expecting or can expect definitely some resistance, maybe movement to the upside. Will it be the time that will break? Don't think so. Not sure. But again, we just react to what the market gives us. Let's go down to the 4 hour so we can just see what's happening here. Okay, on a 4 hour, what I like to highlight out is just a couple of areas over here. Just that, come now, that one. Okay, we can see price is basically in that area. So basically, this was a area of support that was formed, coming down or breaking through, acting as a resistance coming up. Just breaking through, breaking back again, basically a false breakout, just taking out liquidity that was up here. Okay, this is liquidity hunter, stop loss hunter, or some of you would call it stop hunter or whatever. But price just tapping into the liquidity, coming back again, and you can see this area acting as a resistance again and resistance. So a very key area in the market for me, and so we'll definitely keep an eye out on that one. This is our support area at the bottom. This is our previous low or the low. So currently, again, end of the month, price just kind of consolidating in this area. And then also now, what are we going to expect for the new month? Will it candle, break up and be bullish again? Or will it carry on being bearish and moving through that area? And then, like I said, anything can be expected. Key areas that I'm looking at obviously is the previous high. So I need price to break and close above that, break above that and then start a bullish moving to the upside. And then we obviously have our low. So anything breaking below this area is going to be, excuse me, signs of bearish movement to the downside. So I'll definitely keep an eye out on those areas. That's going to be key areas to watch. Let's react to what price gives us or what happens in the market, guys. Don't just predict. Leave your areas in there and just see what market does in those areas. Okay, so on an hourly time frame, what can we expect? So again, I'm just going to highlight out for you this area. Around about here. Where's my tool? There we go. So that's our area that we're looking at. So you can see price, respecting that area once again. Being a strong area of resistance. So, and then obviously we have our support at the bottom. So on an hourly time frame perspective, I want to see price at least closing below this. This is going to be our low. So I'm keeping an eye out on that. And then on this high. So you do it on your high time frames, you start doing it on your low time frames. Just watch what price does that. Do my analysis the exact same way I do it on the higher time frames. Just do it on the lower time frames. You can even drill down now to the 5 minutes and do exactly that. Very interesting for those of you that watched my previous analysis last week. So let's go back to, I think it was round about, let's just have a look here. Where was it? Breakthrough, right about, yeah. So we were talking last week, I was talking about this high, and I was talking about, let's see, yep, that's it, that's the area. And I was talking about price coming down. I had this area that I highlighted over here that I said I wanted to see. So basically price coming up. Let's see where the one, there we go. So it went up and went down, and I was talking about this low. It was that high, and it was this low over here. And I was saying we need a price to break through, and then once it breaks below this is the area that we're going to trade. So basically I had something like this: below that, traded; above that, above that, react to what the market gives us. And you can see that price broke through very nicely. And again, simple little, it's not big on anything, but you had this break in that candle. There we go, that swing. So basically it was a breakthrough candle swinging up, hitting that 62% area, and just look at how that price moves to the downside. Okay, so for those of you that didn't catch that, I do this analysis every single week, show you exactly how the trades are being entered, or how you can enter, or where you can enter. So I mean, it's just do it repetitively over and over. Go back and look at where market breaks, pull your Fibonacci's, and the more you do it, especially in hindsight, just go back test it, go back, a couple of days, couple of months, just keep at it, keep looking at it, keep looking for those areas that price breaks and you pull your Fibonacci, and it will actually, train your brain. And I keep saying that, train your brain. And once you do it a lot of times, you'll start seeing it more and more and more without even, pulling in the analysis. You can just look at a naked chart and you can see, okay, there's a break, put Fibonacci, that's my entry point, that's my exit strategy. So basically just keep on at it. Okay, enough chatter. Let's go on to UJ daily time frame. Again, not much happening in this, seeing that it's end of the month stories, but just again, key areas mapping out in the market, so we can see that price broke this, previous high. It went up, coming back to retest that area. So you have that high and you have that low area. So basically two areas that we're looking at. You can see price breaking, retesting it. So obviously, big signs of price moving up, but again, don't just go into that buy right away. Wait for your entries. Price might just as well break through, pushing down to the downside again. So anything is possible. React to what the market gives you. 4 hour time frame, just the areas that I'm going to be highlighting and looking at. So basically you can see that area, I'm just highlighting it there. So that's obviously your area that price broke, coming back to retest. Okay, so that's, a very key area. So I would like to see price breaking below this low, obviously. That's our low that was formed now. So breaking below that, when we will react to that, and then obviously there's our high. Just move it slightly. There we go. So anything above that, we trade, look for entries. Anything below that, you trade, you look for entries. Scroll down to, or drill down to the lower time frames when it goes into those areas, and get a perfect entry. Again, the hourly time frame, I'm not going to highlight it out again, but again, you can see there's that big area of support. It's the resistance and support now. So price hovering there, and exactly the same as what we did now on a 4 hourly. Just minimize, or just make that area smaller that you're looking at, basically. So now we have the high there, and we have our low here. So those are the key areas that we are looking at for price to breach basically, because price is going to hunt those areas. Once it closes and breaks and closes above that, look for entries for that buy signal, price moving up. And again, similar, it's exactly the same for the break at the bottom. So if it breaks below this low, look for signs for any sell opportunities going to the downside. Again, drilling down to your lower time frames. So guys, that's all from my side. Hope you enjoyed the analysis. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell for more, analysis, strategies, any trading content that's coming your way this week. And again, comment in the comment section, just let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see or like me to analyze or show you or whatever. So guys, I hope you are having a fabulous weekend. I need you guys to stay safe and happy trading, guys.